All right, Proverbs 22. Today, verse 1 and verse 6 are what we're going to look at here. It says, verse 1 says, a good name is to be chosen over great wealth. Favor is better than silver and gold. And so when I think about this, man, money is king. People love to have money. Money can give you the opportunity to buy different toys. It gives you the opportunity to buy different clothing items, new instruments, all these different things, new technology. It gives you the opportunity to get ahead. But something far greater than wealth is your name. One of the things that my parents told me often was that when you go somewhere, not only do you represent Jesus, but you also represent your last name. You represent our family. And so a good name is going to be far greater than great wealth, because there's a lot of people that have a lot of wealth that their name is trash. Their name is something to be despised when spoken of. It brings a harsh feeling in our own spirit, or disturbed feeling in our own spirit because of that name. You know, you've heard someone's name spoken and you kind of cringe because you know who they are. You know how they act. You know the ways and the tendencies that they have. And because of that, you kind of despise, reject, cringe when you hear that name because of what they do. And so our actions and our character really are what is beneficial when spoken about. Doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter how much you've done or achieved, but if your character is bad, if your character is flawed, then it leads people to think about those things more than anything else. So do you have a good name? Not only that, the other thing in verse 6, it says, start a young man out on his way, start a youth out on this way. Even when he grows old, he will not depart from it. And I know your parents, other youth leaders, pastors, are pouring into you for this very purpose. They're pouring into you because they know how important it is that as you learn these things in your youth, as you get older, you're not going to depart from them. It'll be a way of life to you. Now, of course, you have to make this your own. You can't take this and say, well, I'm going to take Pastor Micah's faith or Pastor Brad's faith and apply it to my life. Okay, you have to make this your own. You have to say, well, I believe this because this is what God has spoken to me. And really own your faith. And so I challenge you, as we're trying to train you up in the way that you go, as your parents are trying to train you up in the way that you go, okay, that it would be something that you own. The faith that you have is your own possession. That you're taking God's word and studying it and allowing it to be a part of your life. Grow in wisdom, grow in stature, grow in the strength and the nurturing of Christ. Make your faith your own.